हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स फ्रेंड में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। कैबिनेट अप्रूव्स 4 multi-tracking projects covering 18 districts in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Chhattisgarh. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs chaired by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has approved 4 projects of Ministry of Railways with total cost of 24,634 crore approx. India AI Impact Summit 2026 logo units ethics, heritage, and modern AI vision. The Government of India recently unveiled the logo of the India AI Impact Summit 2026 set to take place on February 19, 2026 at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. The logo for the summit was selected through the logo design contest hosted on the My Government platform from May 28 to June 12, 2025. The final entries were reviewed by the Emerging Technologies team under MIT, who undertook the process of winner selection. My Government received a total of 599 entries, out of which the winning design was submitted by Shri Ajit P. Suresh. The winning design reflects India's ambition to lead the global movement on responsible AI innovation for humanity's greater good. Over 5 lakh loan applications amounting to 10,907 crore sanctioned by PSBs under PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. The PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana (PMSGMBY) scheme has achieved a significant milestone in empowering households with clean and affordable solar energy. As of September 2025, public sector banks (PSBs) have sanctioned over 5.79 lakh loan applications amounting to rupees 10,907 crore, augmenting the financial support to the beneficiaries in installing rooftop solar systems. The implementation of the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana is actively supported by streamlining the credit delivery process, facilitating collateral-free, affordable loans at lower interest rates, and simplified financing through PSBs. The loans are processed through the Jan Samarth portal integrated with the national portal for PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, pmsuryaghar.government.in, ensuring an end-to-end seamless digital application process, enhanced user experience, and data-driven decision-making for beneficiaries. The model loan scheme offers key benefits, including loans up to 2 lakh at competitive interest without collateral, longer tenure for repayment in line with the electricity cost saving, 6-month moratorium period from disbursement, lower margin contribution by the applicant, and a digital sanction process based on self-declaration. The Department of Financial Services, in coordination with Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, actively reviews the progress of loans under the scheme, strengthening implementation through collaboration with state-level bankers committees and lead district managers, thereby driving faster adaptation, better outreach, and penetration of the scheme. CBIC introduced system-based auto-approval for IFSC code registration to enhance ease of doing business. In another step towards streamlining customs procedures and enhancing trade facilitation, the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs (CBIC) has introduced system-based auto-approval for IFSC code registration for to enhance ease of doing business. As per the new initiative, the system will automatically approve requests for registration of the same incentive bank account and IFSC code for a particular importer-exporter code (IEC) at multiple customs locations, provided the same combination has already been approved at any one location. Centre approves rupees 707 crore aid to flood-hit states. A high-level committee (HLC) under the chairmanship of Union Home Minister and Minister of Corporation Shri Amit Shah has approved rupees 707.97 crore of additional central assistance to Assam and Gujarat affected by flood landslides during year 2024. This central assistance has been provided from the National Disaster Response Fund (NDRF) subject to an adjustment of 50% of the opening balance for the year available in the State Disaster Response Fund (SDRF). Out of the total amount rupees 707.97 crore, 13.69 crore has been approved for Assam and 394.28 crore for Gujarat. World Bank ups India's fiscal year 26 growth forecast to 6.5%, lowers fiscal year 27 projection. The World Bank raised India's fiscal year 26 gross domestic product (GDP) forecast to 6.5% from 6.3% in June and revised downwards the growth forecast for fiscal year 27 by 20 basis points (bps) to 6.3% owing to the higher than expected tariffs imposed on India's exports by US President Donald Trump. India, however, is expected to remain the world's fastest growing major economy, underpinned by continued strength in consumption growth, the World Bank said in its South Asia outlook. The bank has forecast the growth for South Asia to reach 6.6% in 2025 but may slow down to 5.8% in 2026, partly due to US tariffs on India. The World Bank also said that India is expected to be world's fast-growing source of energy demand in the medium term. It would surpass China to become the single largest source of energy demand by 2050. The bank said real GDP growth in the April-June quarter exceeded expectations, accelerating to 7.8%. SBI General's Health Alpha ADIY insurance plan with 50 plus custom covers. SBI General Insurance has launched Health Alpha, a first of its kind customizable health plan designed to give customers total control over their coverage, from choosing benefits to adjusting limits and even modifying waiting periods. The launch, coming right after the GST 2.0 health reform, signals a new era of do it yourself health insurance with over 50 coverage options and innovative features that allow buyers to build a policy around their specific needs and lifestyle. Unlike traditional one-size-fits-all health plans, Health Alpha allows policyholders to select and stack optional covers, ensuring they pay only for what they need. Key highlights include unlimited sum insured, no upper cap on hospitalization expenses, subject to policy terms, 10x cumulative bonus for every claim every year. Policyholders can earn up to 10x their base sum insured and less sum insured, a one-time lifetime benefit that covers hospitalization beyond the base limit. Gym and sports injury cover, an industry first feature that covers injuries from workouts or hobby sports, including ODP consultations, diagnostics, and physiotherapy. Plan ahead add-on transfers waiting period benefits to a new spouse or newborn within 120 days of marriage or birth. Central state cooperative banks brought under ambit of RBI's Ombudsman scheme. State cooperative banks and central cooperative banks will come under the ambit of the Reserve Bank Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021 from November 1, the central bank said. The RBI has issued a notification in this regard. With this enhancement, the integrated ombudsman scheme would cover all commercial banks, regional rural banks, state cooperative banks, central cooperative banks, central cooperative banks, scheduled primary cooperative banks, and non-scheduled primary urban cooperative banks with a deposit size of rupees 50 crore. All non-banking financial companies, excluding housing finance companies which are authorized to accept deposits or have a customer interface with an asset size of rupees 100 crore and above, are covered under the scheme. Credit information companies are also covered under the scheme. RBI announced draft norms for transition to expected credit loss framework. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) released draft norms on expected credit loss ECL-based provisioning for commercial banks, stressed loans, and securities. This will replace the current incurred loss-based norms banks use to make provisions. The RBI intends to roll out a new provisioning regime from April 1, 2027. Banks will get 4 years, that is, till March 31, 2031, to make additional provision on the existing book. John Clarke, Michael Devoret, John Martinez win 2025 Physics Nobel Prize. Three United States-based scientists, John Clarke, Michael H. Devoret, and John M. Martinez, received the Nobel Prize in Physics for the discovery of macroscopic quantum mechanical tunneling and energy equation in an electric circuit, the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences said in a statement. The Academy said that a major question in physics is the maximum size of a system that can demonstrate quantum mechanical effects. This year's Nobel Prize laureates conducts experiments with an electrical circuit in which they demonstrated both quantum mechanical tunneling and quantized energy levels in a system big enough to be held in the land. It said the total prize amount of 11 million Swedish kronor will be shared equally among the laureates, winners of the Nobel Prize in Physics. John Calque, born in 1942 in Cambridge, UK, earned his PhD in 1968 from the University of Cambridge, currently a professor at the University of California, Berkeley, US. Michael S. Devoret, born in 1953 in Paris, France, received his PhD in 1982 from Paris Sud University, France, served as the professor at Yale University, New Haven, Connecticut, and at the University of California, Santa Barbara, US. John M. Martinez, born in 1958, obtained his PhD in 1987 from the University of California, Berkeley, currently a professor at the University of California, Santa Barbara, US. The Academy said that this year's Nobel Prize in Physics has provided opportunities for developing the next generation of quantum technology, including quantum cryptography, quantum computers, quantum sensors. The Nobel Prize is set to prestigious international awards given annually to individuals and organizations for outstanding achievements in physics, chemistry, psychology, or medicine, literature, and peace. The Severus Bank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel was added in 1968. India celebrates 93rd Air Force Day with tributes and national pride. The nation is celebrating the 93rd anniversary of the Indian Air Force (IAF) on 8 October 2025. Established on the 8th of October in 1932, this momentous occasion marked the beginning of a vision for a air power that would shape the nation's defense for decades to come. Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan, Chief of Air Staff Air Chief Marshal A.V. Singh, Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi, and Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi arrived at the Hindon Air Base to mark the occasion. Linthoi Channambam wins India's first ever medal at Judo Junior World Championship. Judo player Linthoi Channambam created history by winning India's first ever medal at the Judo Junior World Championship in Lima, Peru today. 19-year-old Channambam clinched the bronze medal in women's 63 kg category with a win over Netherlands' Joni Jelian. Earlier, Channambam had lost in her final Group D match to Japan's So Morichika. She made her way into the medal match through the repages route from after Morichika reached the women's 63 kg final और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त।